All right, let's get started. Ready to jump into a deep dive on supercomputers? And not just any supercomputer, we're talking about the fastest in the world, ElCapitan it's called. This incredible machine is housed at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. And get this, it can hit speeds of 2.746 exaflop-ps. Exaflop-ps. Yeah, it sounds like something out of Star Trek, right? But it's a real thing. An exaflop means ElCapitan can do a quintillion calculations, a quintillion per second. That's a 1 with 18 zeros after it. I mean, think about your laptop. It's probably doing a few hundred gigaflop PS, which is still impressive, a trillion calculations every second. But ElCapitan, it's on another level entirely. And it's not just about the raw speed. It's about what we can do with this power. ElCapitan was built with a $600 million price tag. It came online back in November 2024. And while a lot of what it does is top secret, one of its main missions is to ensure the safety and reliability of the U.S. nuclear stockpile. Since underground testing was banned back in '92, scientists have turned to supercomputers like ElCapitan to simulate nuclear reactions. It's like a virtual testing ground where they can predict how weapons would behave. A huge responsibility really highlights how crucial these supercomputers have become for national security. But ElCapitan isn't just about nukes. It's also being used for cutting-edge research across various fields, from exploring new materials and energy sources to maybe even unraveling some of the mysteries of the universe. We're talking pushing the boundaries of what's possible here. And you know that benchmark I mentioned for measuring supercomputer speeds? Well, during testing, ElCapitan actually shattered its own record, hit a mind-blowing 3.172 exafLOPS, making it the first computer ever to reach exascale computing speeds, like winning the gold medal in the supercomputing Olympics. But what makes this digital powerhouse tick? What's under the hood of ElCapitan? Okay, so we know ElCapitan is crazy fast, but how does it actually get to those speeds? Imagine over 11 million processing and graphics cores all working together. It's like having the brain power of millions of computers all combined into one mega machine. To handle all that processing power, ElCapitan relies on a massive 44,544 AMD MI300A accelerated processing units. These aren't your run-of-the-mill computer chips. They're designed specifically for high-performance computing. They combine AMD's best CPUs and graphics cards with tons of memory. Remember how we talked about ElCapitan simulating nuclear reactions? Well, this level of computing power allows scientists to build incredibly detailed models. They can factor in things like temperature, pressure, even the behavior of individual atoms. This level of detail just wasn't possible with older supercomputers. But ElCapitan's power goes way beyond national security. Let's look at material science. Researchers are using ElCapitan to design new materials with incredible properties. Think lighter and stronger materials for airplanes and spacecraft, or even new types of batteries that hold more energy and charge faster. And in energy research, ElCapitan is helping scientists develop new sources of clean energy, simulating fusion reactions, optimizing solar panel designs. It's playing a key role in moving us towards a more sustainable future. But ElCapitan isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly efficient. Remember those high bandwidth memory units? Well, they provide super fast data access, but they also consume less power than traditional memory. That's a big deal when you're dealing with a machine on this scale. So ElCapitan, it's not just breaking speed records, it's a game changer across a bunch of different fields, pushing the boundaries of scientific discovery, maybe even leading to solutions for some of humanity's biggest challenges. But there's another side to this story, something that goes beyond the tech specs and scientific achievements. It's about how this immense computing power could change our everyday lives. We've talked about ElCapitan's role in, national security and its impact on scientific research, but let's zoom out for a sec. How could this level of computing power, this exascale computing, actually touch our everyday lives in the near future? Like imagine a world where supercomputers like ElCapitan are helping to develop life-saving drugs that are personalized, like tailored to your specific DNA. Or picture cities, right, where traffic just flows smoothly, no more gridlock. And it's all thanks to AI-powered systems that are optimizing traffic patterns in real time, all powered by exascale computing. And what about natural disasters? With ElCapitan's ability to process huge amounts of data, we could have a future where we can predict hurricanes, earthquakes, even volcanic eruptions with crazy accuracy, giving people way more time to prepare, to evacuate, potentially saving so many lives. The possibilities are, they're mind-blowing, right? But as we enter this new era of exascale computing, it's important to remember that with great power comes, great responsibility. We got to think about the ethical implications of a technology this powerful. Who gets access to these machines? How do we make sure that they're being used for good? How do we prevent them from being misused? These are tough questions, questions that scientists, policymakers, all of us really need to think about carefully. ElCapitan, it's an incredible leap forward in computing power, And it's up to us to make sure that this technology benefits everyone. So the next time your laptop takes a few seconds to load, think about ElCapitan crunching numbers at speeds that are, like, impossible to even grasp. It's a reminder that we're living in a time of incredible technological advancement. And the future, well, much like ElCapitan itself, it holds incredible potential.